Folks, Quilly here. Welcome to another episode of Rimworld Fortress. As you can see, in between episodes here, I was, taking a look around, trying to make sure that things are groovy. Decided that, we really need to expand our little cooler area over here, so I'm going to do that, because we got a bunch of food outside, and it'd be a terrible shame if some of it went to waste before, as we're on the cusp of winter kicking in here. Not growing zone, stockpile zone. I suspect this bigger room will need a second cooler, although not yet, because it's the cool season already, and we're going to winter. But this wall I'm going to let get built, and then come, spring, I'll put another little cooler over there, and it's going to be okay. I'm hoping this doesn't block anything weird, but I don't think so. Temperature in this tile is just 3. Yeah, it's just plain outdoors. It's good. It's a little worried, like, is there something weird with the battery causing things to get blocked? But I don't think so. Oh, that's bamboo. I was like, what is that? That looks weird. But yeah, bamboo. Got a handful of guns that are sitting in here as a result of the latest, battles and people falling over. We'll have to reassign those hopefully very soon. Still working on the geothermal here. Need steel. I don't think we've got a ton of it stored up either. We've got components over here. We've got all the fertilizer, which apparently is part of a flooring thing with my garden mod. I don't know if that's available yet or if it's something I have to unlock. Apparently works very similarly to the tilled soil, someone tweeted at me. I don't see it at a glance. I'm wondering if it's something I have to unlock. We will see anyway. But yeah, so if that's true, then I can probably just get rid of the tilled soil mod. Apparently this thing is a little less crazy and OP and whatnot, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. Major brick risk. What's your deal, Simon? Right! Sensory mechanites, which are going to be causing pain all the time. I think the sick and pain is always going to be there. Which sucks. I mean, maybe we can give people various drugs to keep them less sick. I could start producing, what is it? Is ibuprofen I think I can produce at the drug lab? We might want to do that. I don't remember what we're researching right now. Does it tell me on tooltip? Nope. I think we were researching some of the plant stuff, yeah. It's probably soil reclamation over here. See, play soil. Yeah, that's what it is. Plow soil, research methods of doing stuff. Yeah, so I don't need the fertilizer now, but I could do this. And probably what I'll do next time is do that. I think tilled soil, I think the idea of tilling soil makes a lot of sense. But it was a little too powerful and a little too easy. So actually, I kind of like the rebalancing from the fertilizer and whatnot. So we'll probably use that in the future. I wonder if you can do that indoors. Put some soil indoors and then put some sun lamps? Maybe. Maybe we'll give that a try. We'll run some tests that way. Alright, I did set up some wall smoothing over here just for future cableage. It's not really that important, but what the heck, right? So harvesting the plants before winter sets in is very good. We still got this gun. Now, this mortar doesn't actually use power, right? No. That's excellent. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Mortars actually aren't powered things. It's because the shells themselves have the explosives. Power is more than hunky-dory still. Like, it's dipping down there because we are hitting at night, and actually the wind's dying at the same time. So we are going negative. We don't have, like, unlimited batteries. We could, like, toggle the fertilizer, or sorry, the crematorium is what I meant to say. I saw fertilizer over here. I could toggle the crematorium off right now because we don't have any bodies, but it's only 250 watts. It's fine. I don't think I want to micromanage that stuff. Now, yeah, at some point we'll get this. So harvesting some crops, taking a look outside. How are we on minables near the base? Oh, we have tons of stuff just sitting here. So we do have tons of steel available. I wonder if I should haul it. I mean, it doesn't really... Well, no, I do want it bulk hauled because I don't want a little construction job to come up and people being like, oh, I'm going to run all the way out there to pick up 5 steel. Or something like that a bunch of times, like if we're putting down power cables. So it'll be better if it's all in the base. In terms of speeding up the geothermal production, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but yeah, that's going to be all right. Having a kebab. Kebab is still one of the things. I was just checking that we consistently produce that and some grilled veggies. They're simpler meals. Don't need as many combinations of stuff. Don't need as much cooking skill, I think. So they're quite popular, but still good. Item stash opportunity for a real gun. Oh, we'd have to pay not 490 silver, first of all. And we'd have to fight our way there. I don't think that's in the cards, not in the difficulty that we're playing. Carrying kebabs and consuming them. Yeah, here the placement for these bedrooms is a little bit wonky. I mean, I suppose I could break this hallway pattern and make more like 6x6, but I'm like, I don't know, we can make like longer bedrooms, that'll be fine. These might make for good prisoner rooms, actually. is what I was thinking. We don't have dedicated prisoner rooms, and this will give us more room for putting in, you know, the mandatory tables and whatnot over here and make the prisoners a little happier by having more space. The downside is that it's quite far from the front door, so escorting people all the way back is going to be a bit more time consuming, but I think it might be the way to go. So, yeah, we still have the problem that we don't have that many people truly constructing. Well, right now we have the mining priority set to the 2. Which is why that got mined out. We have tons of steel now. Can I go and bring that back down to something more reasonable? First of all, I'm going to flag this so I don't forget about that. I think the answer might be yes. So let me go and do that. Now, there might be someone, I don't remember, there might be someone we want to keep on, like, a 3. Although, maybe not. Because just anyone who doesn't have another important job will just end up mining anyway, even on a 3. So we'll do something like that. Everyone with mining passion can have it on as a 3. That might... I don't know if it's going to interfere anything. Some of the hauling's on a 3, but I don't know. I think that's still okay. Well, having the mining being higher than the hauling actually might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Because people keep digging, and never bring anything home. It doesn't help that I've, like, flagged so many things. But I think it's okay. And at some point, and actually it might be now, I might want to turn these little diggy holes back on for some local digging, see what we can do. Hey, we're getting our first planter crops come up. That's nice. Still waiting for some things outside to be hauled. Actually, before all this stuff rots out, I'm going to go and put a high priority haul on this stuff. I mean, some of it got brought in, so it's okay, but yeah, I don't want to be left out. How's temperature in here? -4. Again, it's not very hot outside, so it's fairly easy to do, but yeah, I'll feel good by having this stuff in here. We did get, was it a drop pod, I think, that dropped off the plasteel bulb chunks? We don't have the tech, I believe, to process that yet, so at some point. These rooms are all dark. I do like to put lights in there, and sometimes people spend time in the rooms. I should probably go and put a lamp in each person's room. We'll just put it next to the statue here. That way their statue will be well lit, and won't that feel swell. There, and we'll work on one there for when that construction finally happens. Okay, good. Yeah, see, this is a long route. I almost kind of like a tunnel through here to get back in, but... because my base isn't very centralized from the bedrooms, although people don't spend that much time back here, so maybe it's okay. Still have the warm clothes complaint. I do have the make parka job at the top, but I think material is continuing to be a bit of an issue. I mean, the base will hopefully be warm during the winter. What's the temperature in here right now? Yeah, it's only 12. I mean, the bedrooms are all heated. That's okay. I guess the hallways are a little less heated, but that's okay. This has got a heater, but the door's open all the time. I think I'll actually turn off the hold open here, and then we'll start to have like a little bit slower movement, but we'll keep this room a little warmer rather than heat all the hallways, which is a little bit harder on the power and less likely to make people comfortable. Plus, it'll help to ensure that the temperature stays a bit more consistent for our fermentation barrels over here. Do have some more jobs. We do have wood, don't we? Yeah, we've got wood. I think it's just the construction job's not really happening too much. Hi, Skyper. People had suggested that's probably the way we want to do it. Harry, you should be doing some construct from time to time. Well, there you go. You're doing some repairs right now, so that's going to be okay. I mean, I guess repair is pretty important. Cargo pods! What's this? Soylent Green! Alright, let's haul that in right away. I wonder. Made from high-energy plankton. Uh-huh. Do you get debuffs from eating this? It doesn't list anything in the info screen, but I don't know if it ever does. It might be like implied little modifiers. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll haul it in with priority. It'll give us more food as a backup, which is nice. Geothermal generators being done. Again, the power hasn't been hurting too badly right now, although I think our power usage goes up a fair bit in the winter to keep everything heated. So that's going to be alright. Alright, some more repairs on the guns there, which is pretty important. We have our outdoor storage. I do have this on a lower priority, so things tend to go inside instead. So we're wasting a little bit of power and material by having this beacon, but it's only 40 watts, so that's not too shabby. I mean, I guess the repair's fine. Sometimes it bothers me when people spend a lot of time repairing, but it is one of those finite jobs, right? And it's something you have to deal with at some point. Because at some point these walls blow up and then power conduits go out and all that stuff is kind of bad, so I guess it's okay. But it's a little frustrating compared to, like, improving things. People did, I got a tweet saying that apparently there is a mod to add, like, a trade caravan spot. And I might want to look into that. I mean, it's not the biggest issue. It is just a little bit weird that there's not one. Because, like, when the trade caravans assemble here, we struck Jade. Where? Oh, here. Yeah. We knew that was coming, though. And not the most important mining job, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. And if I could turn down the mining priority, or we could start some tunnels over here. It's probably a good idea to keep going with the steady source of metals, because what keeps happening, right, is I keep being like, oh, we've got tons of stuff, I can, like, hold off on the mining, and then I run out, and then it's like, oh, then all our jobs are stalled. So it might not be a bad idea to keep sort of consistently mining out the map. I could temporarily bring down the priority of the mining jobs, though, maybe. I don't know how likely people are going to get down to, like, a 4 priority job to get started on mining. I don't know. Alright, bedtime. We still don't have any night owls, right? I haven't missed anything like that? No. Amazing. Restrictions here are all good. Clothing's good. We don't have any drug production going on yet. No, that's not true. We are growing smoke leaf, and we do have this over here. I don't know if we grow tobacco. We've got the tobacco rolling job, but I don't think we're doing that. Smoke leaf. I mean, it would just be another money crop at this point. I don't know, maybe some of our people would smoke tobacco. I don't know if tobacco's addiction's a thing in this game. It is super addictive, so it sort of makes sense that it could be. There we go, we got more power coming up. Awesome. Now, right now, it's slightly exposed, and people could make a run to it, but the whole idea is to build up this wall to prevent that from happening. I still got it set to just marble. We still have the crafting job set here to try to work on marble blocks first, and they're being used up. But we do actually have crafting on for a variety of people. Okay, by variety of people, I mean 2 people. Why do we have this crafting on a 4? Oh, because of the research. Yeah, we need the research to happen. So Putt-Putt is effectively not a crafter at all, except for Operate on Mechanoids, which is turned on for everyone. This just lets them shut it down. So yeah, we've got this, but you're going to tailor first, if we have it. And then over here, you're going to construct and grow. Yeah, there's really little crafting going on. Why is there a gun just out here? It's a pretty crappy gun. It should be in storage so we can save it. So there's a bit of lag there. I had assumed we were going to get raided or a caravan was going to appear. Interesting. Oh, we got a camel. Do we have someone turned on for hunting? Yeah. Lacrids, who's got an assault rifle and is going to go and hunt down the dromedary. That's fine. Keep getting a little bit of meat in here. I mean, we could tame some of these guys too, actually. Do we have anyone with animal handling skill? No. 4 is the highest. I mean, we've got people with a little bit of passion for it. We'd have to, like, train them up by, like, hiring some dogs or something. Starting to work on our sterile floor, and I did not screw up, right? Sterile floor, not silver floor. Still remember that one time, because sterile floor uses silver, so I just had that in my head. It's like, it's a mistake. It's like, man, I totally see the exact flow of thought that went through, and therefore I'm super on guard because it's probably going to happen again. I'm still going to think, oh, this is going to use up some silver, but I guess that's okay, and then I'm going to think, silver, oh, frack's sake. Blight over here? Yeah, I do need the, I think I do need the mod to, like, more easily go and chop all blighted plants. So it looks like, oh, no, there. Is that blight? No, that's just the same model. Now, any chance it's spread outside? No, that's interesting. Just like room-based. Now, cut plant is a super high priority job. I'm going to do that. I'm also going to do a high priority haul over here just to clear up some of the spacing. Mostly these beans, because I want to make sure there's nothing hiding behind them. It is nighttime. Cut. Oh, you already had it reserved. Thank you. I just want to make sure people weren't going to bed without doing this stuff. Alright, I think we caught them all. The yellow on the cocoa plants here is throwing me off a little bit, but I think we're okay. Same thing here. I don't think anything spread outside. No, that's fine. Broken down heater, that's okay. I still feel like that alert sound is a little too loud on the breakdown. It sounds like a terrible thing. To me, that's like the raid type sounds. So it always has me freak out. I think a little bit more than a broken down heater kind of deserves it. You're carrying some dromedary meat to slow cooked stew. Slow cooked camel. I mean, anything slow cooked is just better. Doesn't matter. Like, cheapest cuts of meat, throw it in a slow cooker, let it sit there for like 8 hours, and you have deliciousness. It's just the way it goes. It's all about breaking down that connective tissue. So, we have these fermenting barrels. I think, okay, we have tons of corn, and we never did get around to whiskey. We do have some of these for vodka, right? Sake, vodka, vodka, sake, vodka, sake. Yeah. So let's get these 3 to be whiskey. Whiskey. And then over here... Oh, we already have a cornwort job. There we go. So cornwort is what you use to make whiskey. Whiskey. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Also... Oh yeah, we have 60 and 60. Good. Yeah, we'll keep that up. Thump, 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 thump. Filling these barrels is something that you don't need any particular skill for, so it's set as a super high priority for people. Takes 2 seconds to do, and it's very important to keep the liquor going. Speaking of liquor, how are we doing on counts? We're okay right now, and probably continue to be okay. With only 8 people here, I think we've got more than enough pacing, and the 3 extra whiskey thing are just going to send us over the edge. Short of, like, a food shortage. As long as we got the food around, it's going to be fine. And we could even open up some selling stuff, but even then, I don't know. We might... Well, we're going to keep a pretty generous stockpile of this stuff, because it's going to be pretty important. Need warm clothes, I know. So this is just smoothing. Yes, smooth marble, good. Still working on that. So now we got a fancy guest room. We're working on the fancy hospital. This will still double as a prisoner room when we need it from time to time, which is good. We're working on a limestone bed. Right, this is the limestone room, because we're a little low on marble, because we're using the marble to build all the giant wall of doom. I'm still okay with this. I'm not going to dig out these rooms right now. I do think they'll be good prisoner rooms. You know, keep a very high mood up for them. Negotiation, yaks. Oh, you got an 8. That's pretty good, actually. We should be able to convince some prisoners fairly regularly with that. You know, assuming you don't die and we go back to a state of not having any. Okay, hauling that. We do have the disassemble mechanoid job, don't we? Yeah, I think it is just a crafting job. It's just the problem, as we just noticed not that long ago, that we only have like a couple people set to crafting, and they've got other things they're going to be doing instead. This bulk mining, again, I think is still kind of okay. Just rip through a bunch of this. We'll be using a lot of the material as we go. Setting up more guns, for example, would be something that's nice. At some point, we'll also be setting up more traps. I mean, we have to wait until we've got more blocks. We're looking to wall off a lot of space here. This is a lot of space that we're looking to claim. But I'm kind of okay with it. But yeah, some more guns would be good, but I don't think we're going to rush it yet. Now that is on, so we got lots of power, lots of purr. I would like to maybe build some short-term walls around here, maybe even out of different material, although we just burned through a lot of it. So, never mind, unless we've got some more stuff to dismantle. We've got this. This is not technically part of our storage, so maybe I could work on that. Is that water? I didn't realize this little structure that's spawned on this map had some water on it. That's interesting. Iguana's getting a little closer. I know it's been on the map for a bit, but I was like, it's not that much meat, but now that's so much closer to the base, it's probably worth going and hunting that. It's going somewhere very definitive. What? Got some apple cider sitting outside the base. Let's go and grab that. Expanding to these geothermals later on, I think, will make a lot of sense. Build some walls, and yeah, we'll make these into little independent little buildings, little outposts for the geothermals. That's going to be good. This is filling up pretty well, but it's not completely full. And I don't know if we're going to get another significant harvest before winter falls in. Winter sets in. That's the word I'm looking for. We got a zit over here. Zut alors. Go put out the fire before it gets too hot in this room. It's a pretty big room, though, so there's a fair amount of time before that happens. All right, let's make a quick check to see who's not armed. You got a shield belt, which is nice. Still like the idea of having some meleeers. Here, Put. We're going to give you an assault rifle. You just have a knife. You're not like a brawler or anything. I mean, you suck at shooting. Could give you a sword. Tell you what, let's upgrade you to a sword. Is that ironwood? How good is that? I mean, it's wood, but it's iron wood? So what was it, like 5.4 damage per second? The spear is substantially more. This shiv was... Yeah, so that sword's not much of an upgrade. I mean, we could give you these silver maces. 6 is pretty solid. They're all normal quality. 6.2, this one's in better shape. We'll give you the spear. What is this? Leather bandolier. Okay, it's gonna get... Wow, as I'm looking at it, it's gonna get dismantled. It's below 50%, so it's gonna be queued for that, and there it happens. So by doing a little bit of hunting and dismantling some stuff, we're getting some clothing. Oh yeah, Putt-Putt does the tailoring and then goes into research. Yeah, but that's okay. Still need warm clothes, so mostly just a lot of clothing material. I'm good with that. Major break risk. What's your problem, man? Oh yeah, sensory mechanites and everything. Pain, sick, ugly environments. So I think what might happen when winter sets in is I'll either turn off the mining, or what I'll do is I'll probably open these tunnels up. Yeah, that's definitely what I'll do. I'll let them mine as much as possible out here for now, but then I'll, switch to some more internal mining, and that's going to be okay. So that's gold, because we do need gold for something. I think we need it for the multi-analyzer. We also need plasteel for that, which will happen whenever those mechanoids get disassembled. Which, I mean, I could go and, like, force someone to do a little bit faster. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a high-priority haul on the gold that's out there. Get it into the base. Maybe I'll do the same thing with the jade. Just so that we, technically have access to it in case something funky happens. So yeah, we still don't really have the animal stuff. Hunt all animals? No, but we can hunt this. I might want to set up a manager's desk just to be able to catch these things consistently as they come onto the map. It just takes a fair amount of time to run that. And mostly I like the manager's desk to keep a steady supply of wood coming into the base, because I'm, a wood-based construction kind of idea, but that's not the case over here. And we don't have any livestock, so that's another thing. We don't need, like, the auto butchering. If we get, like, a bunch of chickens or something like that, then certainly things will change. But for now, that's going to be good enough. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of okay. I think we even have some bullets for the steel mortar, which... Did we not put that to use last time we got raided somewhere over here? I feel like that was a thing, but I can't recall exactly. Still love that this is heart-shaped. Research coming. Break risk. It keeps being simian over here. You are neurotic as well, so you got a lower break risk. I mean, it's great that you work faster, but yeah, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. You need some treatment for your mechanites. So again, the mechanites, you don't actually develop immunity. It's not on the list, but they do go away after a certain amount of time. The more bed rest and the more consistent tending happens, the better. Okay. That's a little scary. Tell me you're going to kill him. Thank you. Oh! What are you doing over there? You're cowering. You need to finish off the dromedary, buddy. Thank you. That was weird. How do you... Do I have to do it one at a time? Really? I can't do that bit in bulk? Yeah, that's too bad. Because it's probably okay to, like, tell these guys to just fight. I don't know. Maybe running's smarter, but... Oh, you've got the incinerator. You run when something happens, rather than just start shooting fire everywhere. Okay. I think this is going to be fine as a default. So, long trips out here for the mining. And, it's not something we need right now. So part of me wonders, is it worth the time? But we got to put it into it at some point. It is slowing down some of the construction stuff. Again, we're mostly killing time until winter. Because we do get some snow that slows down our movement. So yeah, I'll just kill the mining and or do this. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to kill the mining now. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill the mining now. That way these guys will probably spend more time... Oh, I'll put it on like a priority 4, hell for everyone. They'll probably spend more time doing hauling and things like that. Bring these various mining bits indoors is what I want them to do. Before winter sets in. Carry this inside the base. And then after winter sets in, what we'll probably do is just unlock the mining jobs here. In fact, I can just go and do that now, just in case those priority 4 jobs start to kick in. Exploratory tunnels, and we're going to do these prisoner rooms over here, which I think is going to be the idea. Major break risk happening all the time. Just got to keep you, I don't know, If we can ever get that ibuprofen and stuff going on, that would be pretty good. So yeah, things are being hauled in automatically here. Unless that was part of the high priority haul, but I don't think so. I think they're just being hauled in. Excellent. Yeah, that makes me really happy. And if we don't have enough food to survive this winter, I don't know what else we can possibly do. I mean, we don't have like a ton of cooked meals. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to go and increase stir fries, stews, in particular, because there's good buffs for eating this stuff, I think. I think you also get it, well, we don't make cheeseburgers right now, but I saw there's positive buffs for porridge. It's probably the case for things like tacos and things, too. Cornmeal, cheese, meat. Do we make cornmeal? Yeah. We don't have cheese. Right. And we'd have to milk people or just buy cheese or something. All right, research is about to kick in, and that, again, was the next level agriculture over here. Blueberries, strawberries, agave, grape. And then we've got fruit trees. I mean, it's not actually the most important. And I don't know how much we're going to do it. What we could do is we could move more and more of our crop growing indoors and use this more and more for trees. There we go. All right, plants are starting to be a thing. Let's go and ask for a plant harvest over here. I'm going to reset everyone, which is going to interrupt a lot of sleep, but that's okay. We're going to try to harvest what we can right now before the cold sets in and everything dies. So agriculture done. New fruit, higher nutrition, and requires less to make meals. Okay. So, right, I think I talked about this winter I was going to redo a lot of these sections, because I didn't want to interrupt the current growing spree, but I was going to do some mass redoing, and this will be the perfect time. Maybe what I'll do is, because we're kind of at the cut point for this video, I'll put in the cut, I'm going to go and dismantle all these growing areas, because I don't think we're going to get another harvest before the season ends. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Zone, delete zones, like that. And I'll redraw them with a lot of things for various fruits. I mean, we don't have fruit trees yet, but berries and whatnot. I might reserve an area for things that are going to become fruit trees. They probably just need a lot less maintenance. It'd be nice if the interface for the fruits and stuff was a little more convenient, or just growing in general, I mean. You know, if there was some sort of view about what we already have and what we don't have. Yeah, so I mean, I think the new stuff is all here. I do expect it to be sort of chunked up. So that's probably what I'll do between episodes, is I'll redraw the new crop plans for the for what we're going to plant in spring. All right, thanks very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.